we can actually get some candy right here from this pinata. And we do get ball candy. So we actually do have 2 different kinds of candies that we can choose from here for the last turn. Okay, a 6 for Yoshi. And he's going to buy dual candy. Alright, we're doing a 2 versus 2 minigame for this one. What do we got? Cross and robbers. So, I got Toad as my teammate for this minigame. And I'm picking the carrots here, it looks like. Alright, let's do this. Alright, gotta wait for Toadette to knock out some of those Monty bolts right here so I can have access to the remaining carrots. Alright, there we go. What the heck? Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go wait for Toadette to knock out that last Monty bolt, and we got it! Nicely done. Alright, time to see what happens on the last turn. Alright, so that gets a 3. She's also going to pay to use this dolphin shuttle. Well, she is going to land on a lucky space right here, but it doesn't really matter on that too much, since it is the last turn. I'm going to hammer, bro. 3. Alright, so it is my turn, and from what I'm seeing right here, I do need a 7 or higher on this last turn to get myself another star. But before I make my move, I may as well go ahead and use one of my candies here since this is the last turn. Let's use the ball candy. We unfortunately did not quite roll high enough right there, and we're going to lose some coins on the red space. Alright, it's a 6 for Yoshi. And he's going to use this dolphin shuttle here. Alright, we're ending things off with a 2 versus 2 minigame. And it's going to be Sugar Rush. Alright, pairing up for this last minigame. And let's do this. Alright, that's 1. Alright, gotta get 1 more point here. Got anyways, that does it for the last turn. So now we're going to get ready to go over the final results, and then we'll see who our winner is in just a moment. Alright, time to give out the bonus stars. What kind of bonus star will be first to appear? The mini-game star, dazzling. This bonus star goes to the player who collected the most points of mini-games. That's gotta be me. Yep, we got it. Now for the second bonus star, what kind will it be? The green star, brilliant. This bonus star goes to the player who landed on the most green spaces. Who's getting this? It's Yoshi. And now for the last bonus star. The final bonus star is the red star, Splendorous. This star goes to the player who landed on the most red spaces. Who's that going to? Me! Alright, so that's it for the bonus stars. And now it is time to reveal the winner. The ultimate victor is... It's me! How about that? I'm the superstar. That was quite a game right there, if I do say so myself. So we finished with a total of 3 stars right there, which is pretty nice. So, Toledo was in the lead right here, heading into the final results, and we pretty much needed most of the bonus stars to still win this game, and that's pretty much what exactly happened there. So, definitely very proud of that right there for sure. It was pretty intense for how this game turned out right here, but we did manage to pull off a great comeback in the end when we needed it. So now, let's go and go over our detailed results before we wrap things up for the segment. So, I had a mini game by 14 over Toadette. Then Yoshi had shopping by 10 over Hammer Bro. And it looks like Hammer Bro ate the most candy with 3, while the rest of us had 2. And then I had running by 13 over Yoshi. Hammer Bro landed on the most blue spaces. I landed on the most red spaces with 3, while all my opponents have 1. And looks like Yoshi had 2 green spaces, while the rest of us have 1. Toadette was the only one that landed on the lucky space. She landed on that 2 times. I was the only one that landed on a DK space, and none of us landed on any Bowser spaces. But yeah, definitely a great, successful game right there for how this turned out right here, all thanks to that big comeback that we had in the end with those bonus stars. Like I said, I'm certainly very proud of it for the way we were able to pull it off. So we're going to get 20 Carnival cards. Alright, so anyways, that is going to do it for Mario Party 8 for the Nintendo Wii as part of my 2026 Valentine's Day special. But we still have some more games to play, and I will see you all for the next segment right after this, so stay tuned.